Hey everybody, it's your boy SergDragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. With me always is Terrence, aka T-Money.
If you smell what the lion is cooking.
Today we are going to cover 205 Live and NXT on August 20th and 21st. Review, let's get it going real quick. Literally on 205 Live, there's only one thing to cover. Plus two things in between is one match between Drew Gulak and his team captain's Survivor Series elimination rules, where 10 men elimination, in which case the captains would be Drew Gulak for the heels, minus one Tony Nese, who's not a heel, but he's still on the heel team, and the babyface team, led by the captain, by his choice, Oney Lorcan. In Oney Lorcan's team, we would have Gentleman Jack Gallagher, Akira Tozawa, Humberto, and as well as, there was another, Swerve. Isaiah Swerve Scott. On Drew Gulak's team, we would have, Tony Nese, like I said. I'm looking for the names, making sure I got all the names. Fuck. Arya Daivari, Mike Kanellis, and, here we go. Angel Garza, Humberto's cousin. So in that match, this is the following. The first to be eliminated by Mike Kanellis would be, Akira Tozawa. Immediately after, Jack Gallagher eliminates Mike Kanellis. Later, we would have Tony Nese eliminating Jack Gallagher, followed by, later on, Oney Lorcan eliminating Tony Nese for 3-on-3. Apparently, in this match, later on, we would have Isaiah Swerve getting eliminated by Drew Gulak. After that, Drew Gulak, in his frustration to eliminate Humberto and Oney Lorcan, would take a chair and continuously assault both of them, two surviving members of Oney Lorcan's team as captain, and ultimately get disqualified and eliminated. Arya Daivari would then be eliminated by Oney Lorcan, team captain, and assault Oney Lorcan and Humberto, only for Humberto to beat his cousin, who in the whole entirety of the match, those two have been crossing each other's paths back and forth. It was mostly talk about them. Good on ya. So in which case, thanks to Humberto eliminating his brother Angel Garza, two surviving members of team captain Oney Lorcan and Humberto, Oney Lorcan getting the most wins. Gotta say that to Oney Lorcan. Fun fact, in that match, we would have 5 umbrellas brought by Jack Gallagher, and everybody's falling out of the ring with umbrellas. That was funny. Oh, dude. You don't watch it. I know he doesn't watch it. For those who do and don't, listen to this. Freaking commentators were screaming, singing, "It's raining men." It really was. It really was. They were ringing up Mary Poppins shit. It's raining men.
That's not Mary Poppins, buddy.
It was. They had the umbrellas when they jumped out. Yeah. It was Mary Poppins. That's Jack Gallagher's gimmick. He does that jump from the top rope with the umbrella, going full Mary Poppins on your ass. That was funny. In which case, in between the matches, thanks to Akira Tozawa and Akira Tozawa and Jack Gallagher getting eliminated, they'd be backstage arguing alongside with Brian Kendrick, courtesy of last week, on the fact that Akira Tozawa got the win thanks to Brian Kendrick bumping on the rope. That will now be settled later on in a tag team match, from what I understand. On a note, we also have the 3 house party members, Lince Dorado, Kalisto, and Grand Metalik, saying that who they believe jumped Grand Metalik last week, and they believe that it is none other than Drew Gulak, the Cruiserweight Champion. And they're going to confront and then interrogate him next week. So look forward to that. Go ahead and look up August 21st of NXT. And while he does that, a shout out to our boys, Xavier Hill, Mike Henry, Andre Mitchell. A link to their YouTube pages will be in the descriptions down below. And another remaining shout out to remaining Heaven's Monsters podcast members, Renee, Farrell, Chris Petrie, and Delvin. Yeah, that's my fault trying to say it fast. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the listing. So let's get to it. We would have the Undisputed Era come out at the beginning of the show stating that they got screwed at NXT TakeOver Toronto, except for Adam Cole, baby. He said that he is undisputed champion of NXT, while the other two got screwed because of the fact that one, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish tagged Kyle O'Reilly in the middle of the ring, and Bobby Fish didn't get pinned while he was the legal man. Although it was like very hard to tell, but the referee, from what we understand, actually noted, yeah, I did call that. I made a mistake. Damn. So Undisputed Era are entitled to a rematch with the Street Profits, the current tag team champions. On that note, we also have Roderick Strong stating to the North American champion, Velveteen Dream, stating that he pinned the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne, which I had to get Pete Dunne in my mouth, but Bruiserweight, I remember. And not him. So he is in line for a title shot. Stating their claims, it would be the winner of the, what do you call it? NXT Breakout. I'm trying to remember. Miles. They don't say it. There it is. Jordan Miles, who won the right to be in NXT, as well as got himself a contract to actually take any opportunity of any title on NXT, including the NXT title, the tag team titles, the North American title, or the world title. And he puts it in Adam Cole's face, and Adam Cole says, you don't want none of this, man. That'll be the worst thing you do. Okay, we're back. As I was saying, Jordan Miles put it in his face, stating that by handing him the title, the contract, Adam Cole had to sign it prior to the terms of the tournament. Whoever he hands that contract to, they are to sign it for him to get a title shot. And when he went for it, he ignored their plea, and he just still put it in his face. And when he reached for it, dropped it. And he just smiled and walked away. So it's official. It will be Adam Cole, the NXT champion, versus Jordan Miles. Yeah, buddy. Next up, we would have somebody who hasn't been on NXT for quite some time, since Saudi Arabia, when he, in Super Showdown, in the second annual Super Showdown, when he won the second annual 50-man, the second 50-man Battle Royale in his hometown, it would be Mansoor. But his task at hand would be a difficult one because of the fact that he had to fight the undefeated after beating Keith Lee, Damian Priest. And he couldn't beat him. Damian Priest, formerly known as Punishment Martinez. And he lived up to that name still. Beat Mansoor with a simple ease with his powerhouse moves. Sorry, Mansoor, but Damian Priest is not a pushover. Next up, we have a match between Yeah, I'm trying to say her name right. Mia Yim versus Vanessa Bourne.
It's Mia.
Mia Yim, thank you. Mia Yim versus Vanessa Bourne after her loss with Shayna Baszler. She would actually take on former rival Vanessa Bourne because of the fact that she would actually put in her face saying, "You loser, you loser." She takes offense to that while her partner outside is screaming, "No, what?" She actually beat her, and then for no apparent reason, well, actually, never mind. She did have a reason. Shayna Baszler comes out and along with her two horsewomen, one being still injured from that freaking incident with the locker door. Shayna Baszler extends her hand and an invitation to stand beside her instead of against her. Even going to say that it's a cold world we live in. It's nice and warm under this dragon wing. I was like, you did not. Oh, I was like, you did not just call yourself a dragon. But she is ruthless. I'll give her that. I don't like it, but I admit she lives up to being a dragon. But she rejects that invitation and starts wailing on everybody. And I don't know. I think she ended up getting her ass whooped, and she. Oh no. Yeah, she wants to fight, but William Regal backstage says he has no sympathy for Mia. Oh, what the hell? Finally, I was wondering what happened here. I didn't get this info. Apparently, thanks to injury, this match would be put on hiatus because of the injury of Dominik Dozovic. Try to say that name 3 times fast. That's hard. And Keith Lee would now finally be back in the picture where these two would fight each other. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. I'm going to enjoy that. Next, we would have a match between Shane Thorne, who has been taking out participants from the NXT Breakout Tournament, in which case he would take on Australian-style
Bronson.
Yeah, I think I don't know what they call him. Zilla something. Oh, there it is. Auszilla. Australian Zilla. Godzilla. It's Auszilla. He would actually showcase that while sitting on his sit on his
Go ahead and say it.
He said, look at that. See, look at that image. He's sitting on him.
I've seen Rakish do that stuff and Yokozuna.
Yep. But sadly to say, despite his overwhelming size and power, Shane Thorne lives up to his name as the I don't know if he has a name, but he should, as the hunter of the breakout stars. He'd actually made up to it.
Chris Jericho used to use that name.
Next, we have a word from Velveteen Dream, in which case,
So the way they
I'm showing you that ain't me. Don't say that's me. I ain't chocolate, man. I ain't chocolate. That's your boy. That's your boy. That's your boy. He gonna be your boy. He gonna be your boy. He's not my boy. He's not my boy. I don't like him. But you do, because you act like him half the time.
No, I like
yeah, you do. You act like him.
I be like The Rock.
No, you don't. You act like Goldust. And you act like pedophile gay Michael Jackson. That's what he acts like.
It's fun. I do it. When I do it, it's comedy.
So does he. So does he. In which case, people love him. Love him. They do love him. Because Velveteen warned Roderick Strong that the spotlight is on him.
I said him and Dolph Ziggler are wrong for wearing a pink tie. So.
Lastly, we would have the match that people have been wanting. A match between the Matt Riddles getting his vendetta against the monster of Belfast, Killian Dane. Sadly to say, the match in all its glory ended in the favor of Killian Dane. Killian Dane, you are one tough son of a bitch.
He crossed his husband.
Yeah, buddy. So that's it for the that's it, ladies and gentlemen. None other words, because what happens with Matt Riddles and Killian Dane? Killian Dane got the win. That's it. So if anything comes out, is that dragging it along, or are they gonna have some storylines?
Just so y'all know, I hate Matt Riddle because he's all dishing out legends.
Yep.
And I like to congratulate The Rock for becoming the highest paid celebrity in Hollywood.
And he got married.
Yeah.
Which case, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the end of our show. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button, like the content, and hit that notification bell for the next MMA Monsters podcast. Peace out, y'all.
Bye.